Hiya, I'm Pete, and this is my first calligraphy video. I've been doing this square Gothic calligraphy now for a few months. Got a Nirvana quote there, a Green Day lyric, sorry for the dog slobber. Yeah. I've messed about a little bit and made it into this sort of metal style just by distorting the letters a little bit. Got this style as well, kind of like a cleaner foundational style, which is not exciting to me particularly, but it's nice to have a bit of variety. A Motorhead lyric, Guns N' Roses, and just one of each type I suppose there. This is the full alphabet in that style, and today I'm going to be trying a slightly different style. It's similar, it's still a Gothic style. Got this book yesterday, the Calligrapher's Bible, and I've been wanting to try for a while. I've never said this word out loud, so I'm probably going to butcher this. I don't know if it's Fraktur or just butcher it totally and go for the fracture, but yeah, this is what I'm going to be trying today. Just do a basic A to Z today, and then maybe come back in a week or so and see if you can see the improvement. I'm going to be using today a Pilot Parallel 6mm and Diamine, a nice blue Aurora Borealis ink. Just looking at old versus new. Like I said, they are both Gothic, so they're kind of similar. This looks a bit scarier to me, I suppose, trying to learn this new one. But they are similar. I just kind of feel like from an initial look, it seems like it's sort of the same shape, except where the other one is square, sort of compared to A's. This curves in, and the right hand line I suppose is kind of down and curving up, whereas this one there's not really any curves apart from like the D and the S, but aside from that everything's straight. I've got my usual working lines marked out here if you're a bit of a calligraphy nerd. So my X height is 2.5 centimeters, and then I do 1.5 centimeters either side for the ascenders and the descenders. So tall letters like B, D or P, they need more space. So I'm just going to try writing the A to Z. This is the first time I've tried it. It's probably going to be terrible. I'll just give it a try anyway. See how I get on. Doesn't feel very natural because I've spent so much time doing the previous one. I can do it in my sleep pretty much, but this is not as natural, but I quite enjoyed that. Let's carry on to the B. So, the book, by the way, it tells you which you should do first, which strokes, so I'm just trying to copy those for now, so I memorised it a little bit. Little ticks on the end. They're quite ornate, but they catch you out. You could almost miss them, but makes the letter a lot nicer. Up to there. It's like that. That should meet there, I think. Now F is interesting. The way it's got that bit at the bottom. I believe you're supposed to rotate the pen mid-stroke, so it kind of ends at a point. I think my tripod's in the way, so I'll tell you what, let's put that there a second. Over there. Right, let's have a go at this. It's going to be to the top line. It needs to go down to the bottom, I think, because it's a longer letter. So go for the rotation. Not bad, not bad. Should be a bit thinner on the end, I think. Probably some of that edging I was mentioning before. A bit of extending. Like that, I think. I'm going to speed up a little bit now and kind of go through the letters rather than showing you the entire thing at full speed. Like I said, Didn't feel very natural really at first, but I was starting to enjoy it, kind of getting into it. Could do with memorising these letters. They are obviously different to what I've been doing, but I think if I do it enough it will start to make sense. Is that another terminating point, I think? Ooh, yes. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying watching me butchering this Fraktur script, both the title and the writing itself. Thank you. Is that an overhang or is it? Yeah, let's go, yeah. There. Then now a curly bit. I'm going to use the edge for this. Curly to there. There it is. My first attempt at the Fraktur alphabet. I mean, could have been a lot worse, I suppose. Some nice letters there. I really enjoyed that Z. That was quite cool at the end, and I really like the F, the way it like points downwards. I feel like with not too much messing about, this will probably look like quite metal, I think, you know, and don't know, like a band logo or something like that. It's pretty cool. Like I said in that video, what I need to do now, I think, is just keep practicing the A to Z so I can memorise it. Because when you're looking away at the page all the time, you lose your place and stuff, and that's my excuse for the S anyway. But when you can stare at the page and just, you know, kind of get into the zone and keep writing, you'll start to improve. I'm going to go away and practice for a few days, and I'll come back and show you when I've hopefully improved anyway. Thanks for watching. See ya.